Does Adam Sandler still have it? According to Netflix, he unexpectedly does. So Netflix has made a far-reaching accusation to those of us who have Netflix, which is that we've watched a lot of Adam Sandler, willingly and on purpose. Here's what they said. Since the launch of The Ridiculous Six, Netflix members have spent more than 500 million hours enjoying the films of Adam Sandler. Those punctuations were mine. So that is a lot. That came from their Q1 earnings report. As you know, Netflix does not release the numbers for any of their shows. Now and then they will, like to brag. They've done that before for Orange is the New Black. But none of this is publicly available information. So I take this accusation very heavily.
So bad. It's not that, and maybe this factors into it, it's not that I have watched any whole Adam Sandler movie. I tried to watch Ridiculous Six because, and they wear you down.
And it was so hard.
So hard to get through. It's hard to get through it. 35 minutes of Sandy Wexler or whatever the new one is.
That's the new one.
And so here's my experience of watching Sandy Wexler. It's similar to the Ridiculous Six in that it first came up and I was like, fuck you. It's terrible. Looks horrible. It doesn't make any sense, not gonna watch it. Then I finished watching an episode, whatever I was watching, and then they autoplay a trailer. And I look at, and it autoplays. They started playing trailers now on Netflix, for me anyways.
Not for me.
I think it depends. Like they had this cool thing called Max that would help you pick a movie if you couldn't make up your mind, but that was only on PlayStation.
Oh, is that how you're watching?
That's how I was watching when Max was around. And then I got a new TV or something and I had a smart TV with a Netflix app in it. But then I watched something else and then it said trending on Netflix.
I always feel like the trending thing is a lie.
It's just
only Netflix produced things, not like really cool stuff that I know just came out.
But then, yeah, so then after a while I was like, all right. I had just watched like a Mystery Science Theater 3000, like my third movie.
I'm on the first one.
First one's great, Reptilicus.
Yes.
I think it applies to another video we're doing today.
Cool.
But I watched it and I was like, all right, cool. I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna watch Sandy Wexler. We'll give it a shot. And you start watching, and within 4 minutes, you can't pay attention anymore. Like it's not that you want to turn it off, you just can't pay attention. So 8 minutes in, then after 4 minutes of not paying attention, I'm like playing a game on my phone and it's on. And then probably 20 minutes in, I'm like, I notice something has happened on the screen that makes me angry. And so then I gave it 10 more minutes, and at 35 minutes, it was so aggressively terrible that I had to turn it off. And I wonder if they add everyone's like pull their hair out, turn it off threshold up.
I think they're adding hours because this is 500 million hours, so maybe they're just adding all the time together. But there are 99 million people with Netflix subscriptions, and with the price raise, they have been going very positively. They've been making a lot of money. They've been very profitable. They do, however, have a 4-movie deal with Adam Sandler, and it could be that they're trying to say, hey, this is working out great for us.
Yes.
Everything's great, and don't look at this information that we won't show you.
Question.
Yes.
Autoplay. Do they autoplay as a playlist all the Adam Sandler movies in a row?
I feel like I watch it in a different way that doesn't do that. Because it will autoplay TV episodes, but not movies.
But I wonder, like, if I was Netflix and I wanted to raise this number, because that's, what is it, 5+ hours for each person who has a Netflix subscription, right? If it's 100 million people have the service and there's 500 million hours watched, then each person is watching 5 hours of Adam Sandler.
However, he's done over 20 films, so maybe you're looking at the good ones like Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore.
So here's what I would do. If I was Netflix, I would take into consideration anything that even has him for a second that's like fun. I mean, funny people, Adam, any Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, anything else, any like specials from SNL, they had those on for a while that had him in it. I would do that. And then I'd put, after all of his movies would be in a playlist. Because after you watch Ridiculous 6, you're out like a light.
I got a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, you're out like a light within
0.
15 minutes. And if you stay asleep for like 6 hours and they're auto-playing stuff before they say, are you still watching?
I don't.
Then you get that.
I mean,
in,
maybe different apps do. I watch it with Chromecast, the original Chromecast, and I don't have those options. But maybe if you have, a smart TV.
Roku does it, PlayStation does it, and Samsung TVs do it.
It's possible. Netflix, for its part, is looking at it like this. We continue to be excited by our Sandler relationship, and our members continue to be thrilled by his films. Again, the punctuation was added by me.
Good God.
I don't see how this could be true.
Jennifer Hudson was on whatever, the ABC morning shows yesterday. And she explained the experience of what it was like to work with Adam Sandler. And by all accounts, Adam Sandler is the kindest, nicest person, the most accommodating, creates a family atmosphere on set. Good for him, great work if you can get it. And he always seems to support his best friends.
Oh, I wish I were his friend, because they are working forever and they're having a great time.
Grandma's Boy's in that list. So she then said, like, when they bring you on set, you have to kind of they introduce you to the voice. And so it seems like all he does is start talking to his friends. Is this a funny voice? Is this a funny voice? And they're all kind of the same voice. But like, everyone's incentivized, since they greenlit everything he thinks of, to just say, and there's no consequences for bad movies, to just say, sure, yeah, that's funny, let's go with it. And it seems like that part of it seems like a nightmare.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it'd be fun to watch an existential experience by Adam himself.
What do you mean by that?
By like him just like talking about like his existence and how he got here and what he was thinking about before, and if the things that he truly believes in are still consistent in his work, or if it's all about product placement and selling out and
like,
putting Rob Schneider unfairly in everything.
Does he think it's good? That's the question.
I don't know. And maybe it doesn't matter.
Sandy Wexler's over 2 hours long.
I haven't watched it yet. I probably won't.
I turned it off at 35 minutes. And we're like an hour and 45
We've talked a long time about why we don't like Adam Sandler. But audience, how do you feel? Do you believe that people have watched 500 million hours of Adam Sandler movies on Netflix? And would you continue to watch his films? Please let us know below in the comments. Please like and subscribe for more.